Hi everyone, I'm Sandrine, and today we're talking about Marvel's Daredevil. A few of you had asked me to talk about this show, and I'm sorry it took so long to do it, but it's here. We're gonna talk about it. Let's do it. First of all, I absolutely loved Daredevil. It's my favorite superhero TV show ever. Which I guess is not that surprising since the showrunner for the first season was Steven DeKnight, who also created Spartacus, which I was completely obsessed with. It's actually the first show I reviewed, so you know, it just feels like a circle coming together. It's perfect. I guess I should mention that I haven't read any of the Daredevil comic books, so the only thing I knew about Daredevil was from the movie with Ben Affleck. Which, at the time, I thought it was okay, but now having seen the series, I'm like, yeah, no, it was horrible. I wanted to share my top 5 moments from the series. Now, of course, these aren't the only moments I enjoyed. I pretty much loved everything about it, but those are the 5 moments that really stood out to me that I wanted to share. Obviously, spoiler warning if you haven't seen the show because I will be discussing lots of plot points. The hallway fight. I think pretty much everybody was talking about the fight after they actually watched the episode because, wow. First of all, I think the way it was shot, it's like this one shot that just kind of moves down this hallway as he goes through those rooms. And I think the craziest thing is you don't even see everything that's happening. You see what's happening in the hallway. You don't see what's happening in each room. And yet you're still cheering and going crazy over this. So amazing. The fighting, the shots, the cinematography. I mean, it just came together. And I think that is the best moment of the entire series. And that came in episode 2. So yeah, you're just like, this show is amazing. I just can't even. Karen shooting Wesley. That was literally my face when the scene happened. First of all, I thought Karen was gonna get out of it in some way. I didn't really think she was gonna die, but I didn't think Wesley was gonna die either. I just expected the cliche of she's just not gonna do anything. She's not gonna take the opportunity if the opportunity arises. But no, Karen was like, I will get the gun and I will shoot. Cliched, scattered. I think we almost never see this in TV shows or movies. At that point, I'm just like, Karen's a badass. And I think even more interesting is the fact that she never brought that up to Matt or Foggy at any point. Nothing. She told no one. She just kind of moved on, washed it off herself, and was like, okay, we're never gonna talk about this. I mean, I'm expecting that it might come up later on in the series, but I was so shocked. I was like, well, she's gonna have to tell someone. She has to tell someone. I mean, right? They always tell someone. That said, I will admit that I was a little sad that Wesley died because I kind of liked the character. I kind of liked it, but it was so worth it to see that scene happen. Ben getting killed. I knew Daredevil killed characters, obviously, but I really didn't think Ben was going to die. I feel like there was no hint that that was gonna happen. And even when Fisk is there, you're just like, well, he's got to get out of it somehow, right? Right? They can't kill him, right? 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 But no, they did it. They killed him. And I didn't know that at the time, but apparently he doesn't even die in the comic books and is like a big part of the series. So I think comic book fans were like even more shocked than I was because they were like, wait, what? What? Again, another really shocking moment that's just shatters cliche. They decided to just say, hey, Daredevil fans, you thought Ben was safe. Well, just because you're in a comic book doesn't mean you're gonna survive. So who knows where they're going now with the show. And again, while I'm really sad that Ben is dead because he was a great character, it makes the whole world richer. Meeting Fisk. But I just still have that image of the first time you meet him because it's at the end of an episode. It's very subtle. You know it's someone important and you're just kind of thinking, oh, why are they showing us this? Oh, this is gonna be bad. Again, not your typical introduction of a villain. Foggy finding out about Matt. Every episode until Foggy actually finds out, I kept thinking, when is he going to tell them? When is he going to tell Karen and Foggy that he's the man in the mask? And I was like, come on, just tell them. And I couldn't understand why he wouldn't at least tell Foggy because they're really close. So when that scene actually happens, and it's not like he really planned it, but it's just like, oh well. That moment where he just kind of falls down in his apartment, and Foggy for a second thinks, holy crap, the man with the mask is in Matt's place. Wait, that's Matt. Holy crap. It changes everything for Foggy. All the years that he spent with Matt, I mean, is just shattered. And in the next episode, after him finding out, you get so many great moments between Foggy and Matt, and you see sort of their backstories, and I think that informs so much about their relationship. And I think it helps us connect with how Foggy feels about this. Everything is kind of questioned again, and they really illustrate that. And I think the flashbacks were really smart because you're seeing how it started, and you seeing that, you know, Matt kind of had the time over the years to tell him. I think you can see where both sides come from. And those are my 5 favorite moments from Daredevil season 1. But of course, I'd love to hear what some of your favorite moments were, so let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. And every week, I have a Diary of a TV Addict video in which I share some random thoughts about TV. Check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye! If you want to read more about Daredevil, you should definitely check out Joey Cruz's reviews over at TVequals.com. He knows everything about the Daredevil comics and dissects every single episode and gives you Easter eggs. They're planted in each one. It's awesome. Go check it out. I'll put the links in the description.